16-year-old Noah always thought love was supposed to be loud, like fireworks exploding or movie scenes flashing before your eyes. But when he met Elena Parker, everything he thought he knew about love changed. She was 38, with a quiet elegance and warm eyes that made you feel safe. Lena moved in next door after taking a new job, and Noah first saw her on her porch one spring afternoon, brushing her hair back as she tried to fix a windblown plant pot. Something inside him shifted. It wasn't the wild excitement of a teenage crush. It was something gentler, something deeper. He didn't understand it then. He just knew he couldn't look away. He offered to help her carry some boxes inside. She smiled at him, a genuine warmth in her eyes. "You're a kind boy," she said. "Not a boy," he blurted out without thinking. "I mean, I'm 16. She laughed softly, not mocking him, just amused. 16 is still a boy. But a good one. Her words stayed with him for days. One evening, during a heavy rain, Noah saw Elena sitting alone on her porch steps, hugging her knees and staring into the distance. Something about her expression pulled at him. He walked over, trying not to seem nervous. "Are you okay?" he asked gently. She looked up, surprised. "Oh, Noah, yes, I'm okay. Just a long day." He hesitated, then sat beside her as the rain fell softly around them. "You can talk to me," he said quietly. She exhaled deeply, the way people do when they finally feel safe. "Today would have been my 10th wedding anniversary," she whispered. "Things ended years ago, but memories don't always fade when we want them to." Noah's chest tightened. He hated seeing her hurt. Without thinking, he slowly placed his hand on hers, a small, unsure, innocent gesture. Lena looked at their hands, surprised, then smiled softly. "Noah, thank you. You have a very gentle heart." His cheeks flushed. His heart felt like it was beating in his ears. For Noah, that moment felt like the world had stopped. He didn't know this was attachment. He thought it was love. Over the next few months, they grew closer. Elena would invite him inside for lemonade after school, asking about his homework, his dreams, his worries. He loved how she listened fully without distraction. Once, while helping her fix a shelf, she stood behind him, guiding his hands with hers. The warmth of her touch made him freeze. "Relax," she said gently. "You're doing great." She wondered if she could hear how fast his heart was beating. He wondered if she felt it too, but he never asked, and she never crossed a line. One afternoon, Noah found her at her dining table, looking at an old photo album. She quickly wiped a tear when she saw him. "What happened?" he asked. "Nothing serious," she said with a small smile. "Just memories, reminding me of a life that changed." Noah sat beside her, closer than usual. He could feel her warmth, smell the faint scent of vanilla from her perfume. Without thinking, he said, "You deserve someone who will love you better." Elena looked at him, her eyes soft and touched. "Thank you, Noah." He swallowed hard. I care about you. A lot." Her expression changed, gentle understanding, but suddenly cautious. "Noah, I know I'm younger," he said quietly, "but when I'm with you, I feel something I've never felt before." Elena reached out and placed her hand on his cheek. The touch was tender, kind, and heartbreaking. "Noah, what you feel is real, but it's not what you think it is." His chest tightened painfully. "Did I ruin everything?" She shook her head. "No, you didn't ruin anything." She lifted his chin gently. "You are special. You're caring, mature, and thoughtful. Anyone would be lucky to be loved by you." He felt tears sting his eyes. "But there are loves that teach us, and loves that stay with us." She continued softly, "I am here to teach you, not to keep you." Her words broke him in the gentlest way possible. The next few weeks were quiet. Noah kept his distance, and Elena respected his silence. Then one day, she knocked on his door. "Noah," she said softly, "come for a walk with me." They walked to the nearby lake where the sunset painted the water gold. "Elena," he finally said, "I'm sorry for everything." She smiled. "You have nothing to be sorry for." He looked at her with new understanding. "You're important to me, But I know now. That kind of love wasn't meant for us. She touched his arm gently, proud. That's growth, Noah, and I'm proud of you. In the months that followed, their bond changed. It wasn't romantic or confused anymore, but it was meaningful in a healthier way. He still admired her, still cared for her deeply, but he understood. Elena became his guide, his confidant, the person who helped him grow. Years later, when Noah fell in love with a girl from college, Elena was the first person he told. She hugged him with joy. "See," she whispered, "your heart always knew where it belonged." Noah smiled, grateful. Because Elena hadn't broken his heart, she had shaped it. She had taught him what love truly meant: gentleness, patience, boundaries, and honesty. And he would carry that lesson forever. Thanks for watching.